Navigating DeFi is not easy, and if you're anything like me, you've probably jumped between platforms, trying to track assets, execute trades, and stay ahead of the market, only to end up overwhelmed, second-guessing your moves, and probably losing money along the way. Now imagine how frustrating that process is for somebody who's new to crypto. If you've been around a while, you know that there's a steep learning curve to blockchain technology, and yet DeFi should be the future of finance. It should make us faster, smarter, and more efficient. But right now, it's a mess. Managing multiple protocols, learning how to bridge from chain to chain, keeping up with new product launches, it's a nightmare unless you're an expert. Now here is where using AI agents in DeFi caught my attention. And specifically for this video, a project called Hey Anon. It's an AI-powered DeFi assistant that handles everything for you. Analyzing trends, managing assets, bridging funds, and even executing transactions just by typing a simple command. My name is Ray, and if you're new here to the Cash Lab, welcome home. I've been in the space since the 2017 bull run, and there's just about nothing I love more. We do our best to stay up on the latest tech trends that can help us all make money. In this video, we're going to dive into how Hey Anon works, explore its unique features, and assess what it means for the future of DeFi. So let's get started.
Well, let's start here. We've got the developer, Daniel, and he has been in the DeFi, original DeFi, DEFI space since the last bull run. Launched a couple of projects. Some of them did well, some of them did not. Got 281,000 followers. He's a pretty well-known developer in this space. He is making regular announcements, keeping the hype alive in this project. I just need to implement one viral use case and everyone will see. Working to get it all on. DeFi is just getting started. He is well-connected in the community, which is why Hey Anon has been able to make this huge list of partners, which we will go over in just a second. And this is the actual project's Twitter page. We've got 37.4K followers. So Daniel held a Twitter Spaces. This is what he announced, and it's basically a roadmap coming out for this project. Hey Anon is not just one thing. We've got Anon, we've got Gemma, we've got Automate, we've got Project Delphi, and we've got AskAnon, and I'm going to go over these in brief in just a second. So Hey Anon is an AI-powered DeFi protocol that simplifies user interactions with DeFi by using natural language processing and automation. It aims to be a super app for future wallets, making on-chain tasks easy for casual users and enabling complex strategies for advanced users. Its goal is to make DeFi more accessible and efficient for both individuals and institutions. In our recent spaces, I outlined just how scalable this technology is, and the project's currently in development, TLDR below. So starting off, we've got Anon. This is one of the products. It's an AI agent that assists users in navigating and executing on-chain action tasks using natural language command. And here's one of the new features. We've got Gemma. Gemma is a private crypto research assistant evolving to provide personalized insights and analysis for users. Its third feature is Automate, and that's a solution that empowers Web 2 agents to perform financial transactions, acting as a plugin for Web 2 agent frameworks to integrate DeFi capability. Now, up here, he said something about institutions. As far as this project producing revenue, that's where this is going to come from. Yes, you can charge users so much per month, but when we're talking about integrating this into Web 2 agent frameworks, banking framework, to be able to perform DeFi transactions through your banking app, that's where big money's coming in here. So Project Delphi is an LLM-based Oracle system with on-chain execution, designed as an institutional agent for multi-signature and treasury management. It integrates with multi-signature wallets like Safe Wallet and Squads on Solana, enabling institutions to use natural language for complex on-chain transactions and custody. Think Chainlink and think PIC. That is what gave birth to the original decentralized finance. Main thing that is going to separate the crap projects from the really good projects is data. All of that stuff gets fed to the project by the Oracle. And then we've got AskAnon, and that is a help chat feature in window plugin that DeFi protocols can add to their website. It provides protocol-specific prompts, allowing users to connect their wallets and execute actions directly with the protocol's interface using natural language. Any of these big DeFi projects like Uniswap or PancakeSwap will be able to integrate Hey Anon as a little project window on their website that users can open, just like a little chat GPT for DeFi. So this is Hey Anon, and this is your DeFi dashboard. Only a few of these features are live. This agent dashboard is going to get a lot more robust. We can swap 1 ETH to USDC on Arbitrum. So with one step, it just eliminates like 3 or 4 different steps. We've got to switch our wallet to Arbitrum. We've got to go to the Uniswap website. We had to add what we want to swap from, add what we want to swap to. This with natural language, hey, swap 1 ETH to USDC on Arbitrum. It will go and make that swap for me. So next we've got bridge 1 ETH from base to Arbitrum. It uses layer 0 technology, so most chains we can bridge to. Again, without having to go to a bridge's website and making sure my wallet is set to base, figuring out how much I want to send, making sure it's set to the correct chain that I want to send it to. All of that gets eliminated with 6 words. Bridge 1 ETH from base to Arbitrum. And lastly, we've got deposit 1 ETH to Aave on base. You can manage your yield and farm your yield for you with, again, never having to leave this dashboard. So it will also give you a breakdown of all of the different pools that you have in your wallet. So there's no more having to remember. It'll all be listed right here. All right, so let's mess around with Gemma. So Gemma says, I can track TVL metrics across various DeFi protocols and blockchain networks. This includes insights to the most powerful tokens within a specific protocol, monitoring TVL changes over time, token inflows and outflows in the DeFi ecosystem. I can retrieve protocol fees and revenue data. This includes analysis of fees and revenue trends for different protocols and their chains. So this is a pretty in-depth tool. Here are a few examples of tasks you can accomplish with Gemma. Identify the most discussed topics on Telegram for WAGME yesterday. Analyze the sentiment surrounding Solana on X over the past week. Use Masari to provide information on recent developments on Solana. So let's try this one. Here's an analysis of the sentiment surrounding Solana on Twitter over the past week. So we've got focus on institutional adoption and RWA tokenization. Significant buzz around institutional interest in Solana, particularly concerning real-world asset tokenization. Mentions of Franklin Templeton launching a tokenized money market fund. We've got DePIN and infrastructure, our hot topic. We've got liquidity and transaction volume. Solana's high daily transaction volume and liquidity are highlighted. We've got DeFi, mentions of Camino Finance for lending, LPing, Arca Markets for prediction markets, and Loop Scale, enabling leveraged liquidity position for Orca LPs. So you can see this is a very helpful tool when we're talking about all things DeFi. Overall, the sentiment is positive, driven by increasing institution adoption, the growth of the DePIN ecosystem, ongoing development efforts, and Solana's inherent advantages in speed and cost. There is a noticeable shift toward highlighting real-world applications and institutional interest rather than just meme coins. So you can see this is a great tool for scraping Twitter, scraping Discord, scraping Telegram, and giving you the trending projects that are coming up. So here's a list of their features in their docs. So we've got Layer 0, seamlessly bridge whitelisted tokens between supported networks, borrow and earn. We've got Aave, Spark, supply collateral, borrow stablecoins, and manage loans. Query your position status, APR, or interest rates. Sky Project and WAGME, we can stake, unstake, claim yield, and manage assets on specialized chains and protocols. We can query current APRs and reward rates. Uses Pyth to leverage real-time price feeds for assets to trigger actions based on market conditions. We've got swap aggregators, 0x, Odos, and OpenOcean. So here are the automation and triggers that we can set. We've got time-based, schedule actions to occur after a set delay, e.g. 5 minutes. Gas-based, initiate transactions only when gas fees are below a specific threshold. This, during the bull run, is going to be extremely useful. A lot of times here in the United States, the gas is the lowest at, 2 or 3 a.m. I don't want to stay up and wait for the gas to be low because I don't feel like paying $40 for a swap. So I can set it, hey, when Gwei drops below a certain point, make this swap. And we've also got price-based automation. Perform actions when an asset's price meets certain conditions. So you can say, if ETH drops below a certain point, sell my entire position. If my position goes up 20%, I want you to sell it all and take profits. Multi-source data aggregation, so we can scrape Twitter, Telegram, and Discord for announcements, discussions, and sentiment shifts. This tracks changes in Gitbook project documentation and GitHub activity, including commits, pull requests, and updates. And we've got real-time insights. Price tracking and sentiment analysis delivers insights into price movements and sentiment trends, helping users correlate market and community behavior. So you can say, hey, I've got $10,000 in this token. If you start seeing there is bad news, I want you to sell my entire position. So this is super useful, especially for people like day traders who need to keep a constant eye on the markets. And we've got awareness and community growth. This will track follower counts, mention frequencies, and engagement metrics to gauge a project's community health. And we've also got historical trend analysis, time-based queries, compare data from previous days, weeks, or months to identify growth, volatility, or stagnation. And then we can also keep an eye on keyword and topic filters, focus on specific features, product lines, or community concerns. So they posted this teaser video earlier today, bridge all my USDT from Arbitrum to BNB chain and swap it into Anon using aggregator. So it did bridge the funds, and then you'll see the swap come up as you normally would, where you need to confirm it in your wallet. Sign the transaction, and it's that fast. We bridged USDT from Arbitrum to BNB chain, and then it swapped USDT to Anon on BNB chain. Then it does it step by step, and you make the approvals as it goes. Here's a list of all of the ecosystem integrations. We've got lending and borrowing, Venus, Aave, Icon, Corpora, Compound, Silo, Spark, Cross-Chain, and Bridge. We've got Magpie, dBridge, Enzo, Layer 0, and Stargate. Staking and yield, we've got Lido, Benki, Pendle, Beefy, Kernel, Rings, Beats, and Upshift. DEX aggregators, we've got Kyber, 0x Protocol, OpenOcean, and Odos. Decentralized exchanges, we've got Hyperliquid, GU Equalizer, Camelot, Unidex, CowSwap, LFJ, which is the old Trader Joe, Shadow, SwapX, Jupiter, Impt, WAGME, GMX, and Cyberperp. For AI and data, we've got Masari, Kaido AI, Cookie, Virtuals, RSS3, Bubble Maps, Pith, and DeFi Llama. We've also got Sky and Safe Wallet integrated in there as well. So this list keeps growing. Every other day, it seems like they are adding a few more protocols. This is definitely a project I'm keeping my eyes on for 2025.
DeFi has always been about breaking barriers, cutting out the middleman, giving users control, and creating a more open financial system. But let's be real, until now, it's anything but easy. I think that DeFi is going to be one of the lead narratives this bull run because it brings actual utility and tech back to crypto. But the real question is, will these projects be able to deliver what they promise? With Hey Anon's growing ecosystem and list of partners, this could be a multi-billion-dollar project. But like any emerging tech, adoption and execution will be key. So what do you guys think? Is Hey Anon the future, or is there another project I should be looking at? Let's talk in the comments. And if you found this breakdown helpful, go ahead and drop us a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the future of finance. I'll see you in the next one.